Hello, friends. Now, I have decided to make you listen to my speaking skills class. And as you see in the screen, at the screen, that there are some sentences for us to talk over. The first question is, what is the best way to learn a language? Well, I'm going to ask these questions to myself and I'm going to try to answer them as soon as possible. Okay. And what is the best way to learn a language? Well, actually, as everybody knows, I started to learn this nice language, which is called English, during my school years. When I was at secondary school, I wasn't that much wonderful students at learning languages. And I wasn't even very good at learning Turkish during my secondary school time. But I don't know, during my high school years, something good had happened to myself. I mean, something good happened to me. I had encountered a very nice female teacher who was really trying harder and harder to teach each of her students this nice language in a proper way and in a funny way. Well, when I was at my first grade during my high school time, and while my teacher was teaching, while she was teaching English, she was making some jokes, and we were laughing, and I was having so much good time. Then I learned that a person who is teaching is a very important figure to influence the others. You know what I mean? And then I decided to learn this language more and more. Whatever I was given, I was doing all of the stuffs, such as homework, assignments, some important tasks. I was doing all of them. You know what? I was really spending a great deal of time to get to know this language, okay? And now I can't remember the books I had read while studying for English. Oh my God. And through the night, I was studying a lot. And was something inside of me was telling me this nice language was taking me to somewhere beautiful. And at the time, of course, I just remember that that lovely teacher was trying to teach me in a proper way. One day, I just met her during break time, and I really approached her by saying, "Teacher, could you please pray for me?" She said, "Why she should be praying for me?" I told her that I would like to be a teacher of English, and she said she would have the proud of herself to pray for me to become a teacher of English language. And I said thank you to her. And I know that she was praying for me and she was doing fine in the classes, and I was doing fine. I was playing a great deal of role by raising my hand and answering all the questions. Sometimes she was giving me the grammar book and I was taking notes of each exercises on the board. I was, I was just like a duty man, you know. Whatever the duty was given to myself, I was doing it. I was all around her, you know. At that time, unfortunately, uh, it was allowed for teachers to smoke in teachers' room. Whenever I have a question related to English, uh, I had to go and see her to ask my question because, I was stuck in a question. I was not able to do that. And she was helping me really. But that smoke, they were all smoking, was really affecting me badly. But what I had to do is just listen to her very well so that I could easily grasp it, comprehend it. Okay. Well, that's okay. So years passed, of course. Now smoking had already been banned all over enclosed areas in Turkey. So, uh, you know, the best way to learn a language is to find a good teacher who will really motivate you during your lifetime. Not only during your school years, but during the lifetime itself, all right? So, this is the thing, I just found myself to tell you the memories that I was having at the time. All right. And uh, as far as I see, uh, I must have answered the first question while speaking. Okay. So let's go on with the other one that is seen on the right side of it. Something you learned to do as a child but can't do now. Well, whistling, I think. Whistling, I used to whistle when I was a child, but now I cannot do that, man. I really don't know how to whistle properly. Yeah. And let's go on with the other one that is seen on the screen on the left side, on the second left. Something you think is important to teach young children. Well, in my opinion, of course, I have never been a parent, but the thing is, parents should teach their children who is gonna be like to teach them how to be a good person. I mean, how to be a good citizen, how to be truthful, how to be fragile and sensible, and how to, control their feelings. It's very important for parents to teach children by making them express themselves in a free way. Freedom should be taught to them. You know what I mean? And also, respect is very important. They should be teaching children how to respect themselves first and to the others, of course. So, these are just personal ideas that really comes to my mind automatically. Don't take me wrong. I'm not sure whether you're gonna be in a position that is you're gonna you're gonna agree with me or not. The other one is on the right side. Let's read it. That reads something you sometimes forget to do before you go to bed. Well, of course, in that photo, I see that there's a toothbrush and toothpaste that is seen on the photo very clearly. Well, well, well, it is right. You got me. You got me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sometimes forgot to brush my teeth, of course, uh, my dentist is actually my friend or one of my learners of English. Uh, he was my learner of English language when I was living in Turkey, when I was having my teaching career when I was in Turkey. He was always telling me not to forget to brush my teeth at least twice a day, right? But, it's all about my stupidity not to do that. Come on, man. A person should never forget to brush the teeth. Oh my God, those bacterias. Oh my dear. All right, let's go on with the next one. Why tourists come to your country? Well, I'm Turkish. I'm from Turkey. I have been to 26 countries in the world, in the globe. Uh, as for Turkey, Turkey is a very important country, a strategic country that I can say. And the Turkish flag is very important for us. We as Turks, as Turkish people, are really proud of our flag, which is red and white. And also, why tourists come to my country? My country has four seasons to face with. Whenever you come, or whatever season it is, when you come in here, you will most probably enjoy your time during your stay in this country, right? For example, Istanbul is a very important city that really attracts a lot of tourists. You know what I mean? And also, there are beautiful beaches in the south of Turkey. Cities like Antalya, Alanya, Datça, Marmaris, you know, Marmaris, İçmela. These are all wonderful cities that you can see, and whenever you are available, you can take a flight to those places during the summertime. And also, it's very fantastic for you to ski in the mountains in the eastern side of Turkey. And also, for example, there's a mountain that is named Palandöken Mountain, or let's go to the west of Turkey. You can see the name Uludağ Mountain, Mountain Uludağ. These are the mountains that you can go and ski and enjoy your time. And also Cappadocia is very important. And also you can see the balloons and you can have a tour. If it is risky, you can just go there and take some photos. And also you can enjoy your time. You can take a lot of selfies, but please be careful. Don't fall over. All right. So you can eat a lot of a great variety of Turkish delicious food when you are in Turkey, you know, and also you can taste different kinds of delicious, breathtakingly beautiful Turkish food. You can try Turkish kitchen whenever it is possible, and you will really like it. And maybe you will be putting on a lot of weight when you are going back to your country. But really tasty and delicious. Come on. Believe it or not, you will never regret it. Now the other one, let's go on with the other one. Something you need to buy soon. Something I need to buy soon. Well, I think I'm about to get my visa to a country. I'm in a process waiting for a visa to get that visa, of course. I need to get my visa, but I need to pay some money before getting the visa. So it's not a buying, but it's just like, you're paying something, All right. And what about the other one is, let's go on with the other one is the things you do to relax after a hard day. Oh my God. A warm shower will be okay for me to take, you know. It is possible for me to take a nice shower after a hard day, you know. And also it's relaxing, okay? And also you're just cleaning your body and you're just getting rid of all the dirt out of your body and all of your muscles are relaxing and you feel all right and cool. And this is the thing I can say. The other one that goes on with that, something you've decided to do in the future. Hmm, well, in my opinion, I'm going to be on a very nice position in my career as a teacher. Maybe I'm going to run a school, or I'm going to be in the group of, you know, I'm very sorry, I just forgot the words in here. I'm gonna be in the group of authorities of the school. Maybe I'm going to be able to the authority of that school. Nobody knows. Who knows? Just, uh, you know, anything can happen in this life, as you know perfectly, for sure. And a sport you tried to play but couldn't. This is the another one. I tried to play court tennis. Oh my God. I just tried that, but I couldn't do that. When I was in a tennis court in the western part of Turkey, uh, my friend's daughter was playing greatly, and my friend's daughter, she was becoming more professional than before because a lot of exercises she was doing at the time. And one day I was in the tennis court and I was together with my friend and we were just watching that lovely daughter. And of course, at the break time, I just grabbed tennis racket and I tried to push the ball over the net. Oh my God. I was losing my muscles. So, oh man, come on, you know. In Turkey, we say, ah, man, but in English, we say, come on, yeah, all right. And then the other one, I can tell you something you find difficult to do in English. Well, well, well, you know, to memorize the words, new words. These new words are a little bit difficult for me from time to time because I'm aging. As years go by, it is becoming harder and harder to keep all of those words in your mind. Believe it or not, this is happening to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. All right, and the other one is something you wanted to be when you were younger. The other one is something you wanted to be when you were younger. Well, well, well, and also I wanted to be a lawyer because at the time my uncle had already been a lawyer at the time. Uh, you know, uh, my uncle used to give me a lot of gifts whenever I met him. So at that time, as a childish way, I was thinking this guy was doing a great job, I think, because whenever I saw him, he really tended to give me a lot of gifts. Oh my God. So at the time, I decided to be a lawyer, just like him. But after, as I told you before, on the very first question, you know, that teacher at my high school years really changed my mind. You know, she did. And then I didn't decide to be a lawyer. I just decided to be a teacher of English language. You know, and this is the thing that I can answer. And the other, the other one uh, is gonna be like, what you want to do this weekend? So it's a kind of a question that really needs to learn my plans for the weekend, right? Well, nobody knows about the future. Nobody knows about the near future. And we cannot predict the things in the long run or in the very short run in here. Well, let me say, I'm going to spend my time with my brother because my brother really likes to have breakfast with me. So he really likes to have a long breakfast at a nearby cafeteria. And whenever we are at breakfast at a nearby cafeteria, we tend to talk about a lot of things, and we really talk about nice things. And he really enjoys to listen to me, and he's listening to me carefully, and he's getting ideas, and we are exchanging ideas. Oh my God, we are talking about a lot of things, plenty of things. And these are the things that really come to my mind. Oh my God, I have just noticed something. January the 18th, okay, it was Sunday. Oh my God, name and surname are written in here. Oh my God. So this is the name of my student. If he is offended or if he is angry with me, I will say sorry to him. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But this student is a very nice person, and we're always having speaking classes together with him. Hopefully, he's going to be as fluent as he always would like. All right. Thank you very much. I've just tried to have a speaking skills session in here. I hope you like it and you have just listened to me and I was giving ideas about each of them that is written on the screen that is facing you. All right. So thank you so much and have a nice day. Of course, you can subscribe if you really like it. And also, if you really like it by clicking. All right. And thank you so much. Bye.